Hey there, Leo, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of June, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Leo, if this reading resonates and you want to book a personal, all the info is in the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and you want to say thank you, donation link is also below. Any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Your girl loves coffee. Lastly, if you want even more free readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings every single Monday. All right, Leo, bottom of the deck, you get the Fool. Main energy for your reading is the Four of Swords. There's definitely an energy here. Sorry, I'm just adjusting in my chair. There's definitely an energy of healing, and even better with the Fool, brand new beginning. The Fool is not just like, oh, you're having a new start, it's a new month. The Fool is completely wiping all the difficult energies. You're starting a brand new positive journey without any emotional baggage, just you, your memories, your positive energies, and you're venturing out on this new path. And it is very, very, very healing for you with the Four of Swords here. In the recent past, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Lovers. There was definitely a very deep emotional soul connection showing up here for you in the recent past, and you're showing me, like, I abandoned it. Either you walked away or your person walked away. It doesn't even matter. You still showed me, like, I feel alone. Like, I feel abandoned. Whether I was the one that walked away or they walked away, irrelevant. At the end of the day, I'm alone. And the biggest thing is you didn't trust this person. There was an immense lack of trust here. Now, I'm not just talking about like trust in terms of like infidelity or maybe this person wasn't loyal. That could be it. But you didn't trust them. You didn't trust them with your emotions. You didn't trust them to be reliable. You didn't trust them to be trustworthy. You didn't, we'll see exactly what this like lack of trust was, but the lack of trust is essentially what caused this rift, this break between you and this person, despite the fact that there was a lot of love. In the current situation, you get the High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Wands. Your intuition is trying to shift you into a path which is more aligned for you, into a path which is much, much better for you. Especially with the Wheel of Fortune, it's all about positive energies coming in. But you're conflicted here. I know you can hear your intuition. I don't know if you're taking its advice. I don't know if you're like, okay, intuition, you want me to go here, I'll go here. Or if it's kind of like, hey, I can hear you, but maybe not. So we'll see exactly why this conflict, why you're kind of like torn in the current situation. In the near future, you get the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. There's very much this energy here in the near future of somebody coming back, because I do see the desire to rebuild this foundation, to, be friends, to test the waters, like, let me see where you're at, let me see where I'm at. There's this energy which is making you feel very happy. It's almost kind of like, see, look at this cat. It's like the cat that ate the canary. It's like, yep, I knew you'd come back. I knew you'd be back, right? But in the same token, it also stresses you out. There's also a lot of overthinking here. There's a lot of Eight of Swords. You very much like in your head, thinking. So it's a double-edged sword. It's positive, but it's also a little difficult here in the near future. So let's clarify. Let's start off with the Four of Swords, which is the main energy for your reading. Four of Swords is clarified by the Lovers, which you get in the recent past, the Eight of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, you get the Three of Pentacles, which you also get in the near future. There's no doubt that this is a soul connection, okay? That you're dealing with a divine connection, a soul connection here. But you're also emotionally disconnected from this person, at least in the current situation, because you need to heal. You need to focus on your healing, and the way to do that is through emotional detachment and emotional disconnect. And not only that, healing also allows you to feel like you're the one in control. So I don't know if in this connection, maybe you gave more than the other person or you relinquished your control to them in some regard, but you're essentially showing me I'm taking back my stability. I'm taking back my control. I'm putting myself in a position of power by emotionally detaching, emotionally disconnecting from this person, from this connection, and allowing myself to heal. Now, remember I said you get the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The desire to rebuild with this person hasn't gone away. You have all these feelings, right? You're detached, you're focusing on your stability, but you do still want to rebuild with them. Whether it's to reconcile or just to be friends and to not have difficult energies between the two of you, we'll see when we get to the near future. But the main energy for this reading is you detaching from this connection in order to put yourself back in a position of power, stability, and really feeling grounded. Let's clarify the recent past. I'll start off with the Five of Pentacles in the recent past. Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the King of Wands. This person essentially up and left. They abandoned you. And again, like I said, it doesn't matter who actually walked away. This person abandoned you. And the reason they did that was because they just didn't want to work on things. You're showing me here, like, look, deep down, I know that I want to work on this connection. I want to build whatever needs to be built. I'm willing to like meet you halfway. I'm willing to do half the work. And you know this on a deep, deep level. You're like, I've done the internal work. I've went internally for myself. I've gone through, the journey of my soul. And I know that that there's still some work for me to do, but I'm willing to work with you. Like, let's grow together. Let's build together. Let's not just jump ship and up and leave and abandon this connection, right? And that's what you're showing me here. You're like, I can do the work. I will do the work. But this person, not so much. This person that you're dealing with, not so much. They're very much in an energy of like, look, you know what? I just want to have fun. I just want to do me. Very focused on themselves, and they're kind of like, yeah, I'm single, doing my own thing, like very, very much like me, very self-centered, where you're coming in and you're like, yeah, let's work through this. I'll meet you halfway. They're like, no, I just want to do me, just want to do my own thing. Okay, let's take a look at the Seven of Swords in the recent past for you. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Justice, the Three of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. You really want a reconciliation here in the recent past. Now keep in mind, this is the recent past. Your energies may have shifted from then. But you're showing me, I want a reconciliation with this person. I want this connection back. I genuinely want this. Like, that's my desire, right? I'm willing to do whatever it takes to restore divine balance here. And to essentially make sure that we are good. Now, you're not just showing me like, oh, I just want us to be friends. You're like very crystal clear that if your definition of good, your definition of balance with this person is to reconcile, to be in a romantic connection. And you're showing me things ended between us. Like, you said you're done. I said I'm done. Things ended. I don't care. I don't want it to be done. But remember, underneath these cards, you get the Seven of Swords. You don't fully believe in the recent past, like 100% that it's actually going to happen. You're kind of like, it's like a 50-50 shot. Like, I do want this. I'm very crystal clear on what I want, but whether or not I'm going to get what I want, that's a different story. Let's clarify the Lovers in the recent past. The Lovers is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Devil, and the Ace of Pentacles. You want a new beginning in this connection. You really, really do. You have no issue being clear on what you want. The issue here in the recent past is that you're dealing with someone who gives you nothing but resistance. Wall after wall after wall after wall. Now, this person has a lot of unhealthy behavioral patterns that are also showing up as a result of this, right? So it's not like they're just being, pardon my French, like they're just being a meanie, or they're just trying to make life difficult. This resistance, these walls, and these are emotional walls, by the way, these emotional walls that you keep coming up against when it comes to this person stems from a lot of unhealthy behavioral patterns that they have. This could be lack of emotional intelligence. This could be an inability to be vulnerable. This could be difficulty communicating. This could be, toxic patterns that they picked up in past relationships. I don't know what that's going to be. It's going to be different for each of you, but you're essentially showing me, I want a new beginning. I want to start over, and all I get met with every time I try is just wall, 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 right? And so that's really, really, really frustrating for you here. Let's get to the current situation. I want to see what the High Priestess is all about in the current situation. High Priestess is clarified by the Three of Swords, King of Swords, King of Cups. You're trying to keep your head on straight here. You're showing me, I'm really just heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. I'm devastated in the current situation. I really, really am. Like, I love this person so, so much. You don't even know how they feel about you. You're literally showing me, I love them. I don't know if they love me. I don't know if they miss me. I don't know if they're in pain. I don't know anything, right? All I know is that I love them. Your intuition, though, is really trying to guide you to keep your head on straight. It's trying to be like, hey, listen, Leo, don't let your emotions get the better of you. Don't focus on the pain. Don't focus on how much you love them. Look at the situation logically and practically and try to do the thing that's like most aligned for you from a logical perspective. If you met this person on a park bench and you had no emotional involvement here, right? No emotional connection to this person. And they told you this story of everything that's going on in this connection. What would you tell them to do from like a logical, no skin in the game perspective? And that's what your intuition is trying to guide you to do. And again, bottom of the deck, you get the Fool, which remember, you also got it at the bottom of the deck for the main energy for your reading. The universe and your intuition is trying to guide you towards like a new journey, a new beginning, wiping the slate clean, taking a completely different path. I don't know if you're listening to your intuition though. And again, it's easier said than done, right? You are going through a lot of pain and you do really love this person. So it's very easy for somebody to come in and be like, oh, just look at this logically. But that's what your intuition is trying to get you to realize. And I don't know if you're actually listening in the current situation. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune in the current situation. Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune again, and the Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck, you get the High Priestess, which you just got here. You look at this person as like, this is the person that I want to build a long-term relationship with. Now, whether you guys have been in a long-term relationship or not with each other, it doesn't matter, right? You look at them as like, this is the one that I want to have a connection with. This is the one that I want to be with for a very, very long time. And all you want right now, literally, I'm going to get to this in a minute, all you want is just to shift the energies in a positive direction. You're like, I don't want to be in pain. I don't want us to be separated. I don't want us to be fighting. I just want to have like a complete 180 and have all the energies move in a positive direction. Like literally, let's just be happy. Let's love each other. Like, why do we have to be in this difficult, painful energy? Now, don't forget, you still got the Seven of Cups. There's a lot of emotional overwhelm, which is happening for you in the current situation. You're like all over the place. Sometimes you're upset with them. Sometimes you miss them. Sometimes you're sad. Sometimes you love them. Sometimes you want them back. Sometimes you don't want them back. You're all over the place when it comes to your feelings right now, which makes total sense because, again, this whole situation is not easy for you. But remember, at the bottom of the deck, you get the High Priestess. Your intuition is trying to guide you down a path. I think it's very difficult for you to hear your intuition and heed its advice and, kind of follow the aligned path for you because your emotions are kind of getting in the way currently. Emotionally, you're very, very, very overwhelmed. Let's look at the Five of Wands in the current situation. Five of Wands is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Swords. You're looking back at the past, and this is what really throws you for a loop. You and this person have had quite a few, we'll call it moments in time, which were not so positive. You and this person have a history which is riddled with conflict. It's not like it's always smooth sailing with you, and this is just the first fight that you two have had. You and this person have always had conflict, have always had disagreements, and you're looking back at the past, and you're like, yeah, this is like, we've been down this road before. The only thing is right now, you're not sure whether or not you're going to go down this road again, right? Where it's like, okay, we've been through this, we've made it through it, and now this is just another one of those fights, or if this is actually done this time. You also don't really want to repeat history, because remember, history is not positive. You're looking at this person and all these conflicts. It's not positive to be at odds with your partner all the time. But you're not really sure if like this time you're going to be able to work through it or not. And so you're showing me time will tell. We need a little bit more time to figure out like, is this done? Are we going to get back together? Is this going to heal? Are we not? Are we going to learn from our past? Are we not? Lots and lots of time needs to pass before you figure this out. Well, not lots and lots, but again, you're not dating yourself, so you are kind of still waiting on the other person and their energy to catch up with yours. Let's take a look at the near future. I want to see what the Nine of Cups is all about. Nine of Cups is clarified by the Death Rebirth, the Six of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. Now, in most tarot decks, the death is just the death. In this deck, it's the Death Rebirth. You want a reconciliation. You want to rekindle this. You want a rebirth of this connection. And you're showing me, like, this is a soul connection. This is a divine connection. You've shown me the Lovers twice. You're showing me the Six of Cups. You and this person have a lot of history together, and not all of it was bad. Not all of it was negative. You have a lot of beautiful memories together, and you're showing me with the Four of Pentacles, I don't want to give up on that. I don't want to let go of that. There's a lot of emotional stability because remember, you get the Nine of Cups at the bottom. There's a lot of emotional stability tied up to this person and this connection and all the beautiful memories that you have together. And you're showing me, I want to resurrect this. I don't want to give up on this connection. Like, yeah, we may have some negative history. Yeah, we've been on this path before. Yeah, they hurt me. I hurt them, right? But like, I don't want to give up on this connection. Let's look at the Eight of Swords in the near future. Okay, I usually only take 3 cards, but 4 came out, so I'll take 4. The Eight of Swords is clarified by the Five of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Temperance, and the Queen of Cups. You're essentially showing me, I love this person and I know that they love me too. No matter what happened, I know that they still love me as well, right? And you think, and I say you because this is your energy, you're showing me like, I think that if I just am able to get back to this place of like love, where I can express love to them, they can express love to me, we can allow love to be the frequency that we communicate on, we'll be able to get through all these battles, through all this fighting, through all this like sabotage. You're essentially showing me that for quite some time you've recognized that maybe you as well, but your person definitely has some self-sabotaging tendencies, okay? And that could be part of their unhealthy behavioral patterns here. And you're showing me if we're able to essentially let love overcome that and let love be the guiding force and not the self-sabotaging tendencies, we'll be able to get back to a good place. We'll be able to heal things and fix things. And again, bottom of the deck, you get the Sun. This is your energy. You're really trying to kind of like let love conquer all here in the near future, but I don't know if that's actually going to work. I really don't. And the reason I'm saying that is because you're showing me the Five of Swords. You're not dating yourself. It takes 2 to tango here. And you can come in with all the love and all the emotion and positive energy. If your person doesn't give up their self-sabotaging tendencies, like, what are you going to do? You're going to fix this whole situation by yourself? I don't know. Let's take a look at the Three of Pentacles in the near future. Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Hierophant, the Moon, and the Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck, you get the Ten of Wands. You want to rebuild this connection. You're showing me like this person is the person for me. Some of you may have been married to this person, but for those of you that weren't married, like this is one of those deep connections where you might as well have been married. And you're like, I want to rebuild here. I want to rebuild this connection, okay? The thing is, and again, I don't think you realize this, there's a lot of suppressed things within this connection. There's a lot of things which go unsaid. There's a lot of things like, it's kind of like emotional baggage, but it's beyond that. You and this person have a tendency of just like sweeping things under the rug instead of like full on addressing them and solving them. Now, I'm not putting blame on you. It could be because, your person just doesn't know how to deal with emotions. And so your best bet is just kind of like, okay, let's just gloss over this and let's move on, right? But you and this person have done this multiple times. This is not the first time that you and them have been down this path. And I'm seeing it again. I'm seeing this pattern show up again in the near future where you're like, look, let's just sweep things under the rug. Let's just focus on being happy and flirty and fun and exciting, the positive energies, the playful energies. Let's not focus on all this other stuff that we have going on beneath the surface, which we don't want to look at. Because once we start touching this, right, it all goes kaboom. And so it's a little easier for you in the near future. You're just like, you know what, let's just gloss over this and let's pretend like it's not even an issue. Maybe it'll like resolve itself. You know it won't though, because you're showing me the Wheel of Fortune here. You've been on this cycle before with this person, and it seems like you're repeating the same cycle in the near future. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Leo. From the universe, you get the Death, the Queen of Swords, and the Star. Bottom of the deck, you get the Hanged Man. This connection ended, okay? The universe removed this person from your life, from your energy, because they no longer served you. They were no longer aligned for you. Now, on the one hand, you know this. Logically, if you took away your emotions, you know this. But your desire, your yearning for them is much stronger than that. And so you're showing me, like, look, I know that this person's not for me. I know they're not aligned for me. I know they don't serve me. I know their energy doesn't serve me. But I want them. I want them and I want this connection. And that seems to overpower everything for you. So Leo, that's what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.